Hey dolls, and welcome to another day of Vlogmas-ish. Today I am doing the sweater weather tag for you. I was tagged by Michelle, or Shelltime TV, one of my good friends. Her links will be down below, so make sure you go check her out. She tagged me forever and a day ago. It will be officially winter in like 2 weeks, so it doesn't really feel like fall, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. I am doing Ingrid or Miss Glamorazzi's version of this tag. Apparently there's more than one, but we're gonna run with Ingrid because I love the girl. Her links will also be down below. I never actually got the candle in this scent, but I do love it, and this is Sweater Weather, interestingly enough, from Bath & Body Works. This is the best smelling thing I think I have ever smelled. The actual scent is juniper berry, eucalyptus, and sage, which does not necessarily sound like it smells super amazing. It's just really fresh and clean. It smells like a hot boy who has just gotten out of the shower and smells like really good soap or cologne. He's still fresh from the shower, but he's got on like a nice warm sweater, and like you're hugging him and your head's on his chest, and so like you're feeling how warm he is, and like you're smelling the sweater and him, and everything just smells and feels lovely, and it makes me feel like I'm being hugged by a hot guy, and Lord knows that doesn't happen in my real life, so thank you, Bath & Body Works. Coffee, for sure. I enjoy all of these, but I only drink tea sporadically. Like, I always have it in the house, but I'll go in spurts where I'm like, oh yes, I love tea, I'm all about tea, I need the tea. And I very rarely drink hot chocolate. It's not something I keep in the house. I enjoy it, but it's just, I don't know, I haven't really drank it since I was a kid. Coffee, however, I'm addicted. I drink it every day. It is a deep, dark addiction, and I am totally okay with it, because not only do I enjoy the caffeine, but it tastes so good. Growing up, I think I told you, my mom and I lived with my grandpa, her father, and we had this huge backyard and a huge apple tree in the backyard, and my grandpa was really handy, and he had built a swing underneath, like a porch swing type swing, and he took care of me a lot. I spent a lot of time with him. So probably being outside underneath that tree with him, sitting on the swing, enjoying the weather before it got too cold to be outside, and like when the apples were on the tree and they would fall, and like just the whole backyard smelled like apple, and the pretty leaves, and just I don't go with trends and what we should be doing for any certain time of year, but I'm gonna have to go with dark lips on this one. I've been exploring dark lips lately, and I've really been enjoying them. Like, now this is not super intense or anything, especially compared to like the way some girls do it in the fall time, but I wear winged eyeliner all the time. I mean, I'm wearing it right now. You can't really tell, but I wear it almost every day. I didn't realize it was a fall time trend, but whatever. I don't have a typical fall scent, but out of the scents that I have and I wear, I would have to say that Forever Red from Bath & Body Works is probably the most fall-like scent. I mean, it smells good and I will wear it any time of the year, but I have been wearing it a little more lately because it is a little bit warmer and just spicier, and it smells so good. Well, here in Michigan, as with I'm sure most of the Midwest, there really isn't typical weather. I mean, we do get a lot of the stereotypical, what most people think of as fall weather, where the sun is shining, it's cooler, a nice crisp feel in the air, leaves are falling, pretty time, but not like super cold. However, we can be really hot, we can be really cold. It's not at all unusual for there to be snow in Michigan in the fall. Really rainy and gross, like anything could happen. And for me, Thanksgiving food really isn't Thanksgiving food, because growing up, we'd have a turkey dinner pretty much every season because we love all the food. Part of me wants to say gravy because I love gravy and put it on everything at Thanksgiving, but it's not as special. Like, to me, saying your favorite Thanksgiving food is because it's a special, like, one time of a year type of thing. So I would probably have to say orange stuff, and it's like Jell-O and Cool Whip and cottage cheese, which sounds gross, but it's delicious, and that is definitely a special holiday time thing. I have this hoodie that was one of my work shirts when I worked at the gym, from Wadham's Total Fitness. I love it because it's so warm and it's so soft. This is the softest, most comfortable hoodie I've ever had, and it is so sturdy too. Like, I wear this all the time. This is more like a lounging around time, but oh my gosh, I die. Back in my October favorites, I mentioned this nail polish, and I will link to that down below if you missed it, which I actually can't find the actual bottle, so we're going to pretend like it's this one. But the color I've been loving the most this fall is Nisa by Julep. It's dark and red, but not like super fire engine red, and it's good stuff. I talked about it in my October favorites, so you can see it there. Has anything I have ever told you guys made you think I would waste my time at a football game? Definitely jumping in piles of leaves. That's fun time. I love both of these, but I'm gonna have to pick skinny jeans because I don't wear leggings in public. I love leggings, but number one, they're not warm enough, okay? Reason numero uno. Always cold, I need to keep warm, and leggings just don't do the job. Plus, I don't think I look good enough in them. Like, if I found the right top or combination, I would totally wear them out, but so far that hasn't happened yet, and they're just so comfortable, and so I lounge around the house in leggings. So I'm gonna have to pick skinny jeans because they're thicker and they keep me warmer, and that's important. Neither. I do not own, nor have I ever owned, a pair of combat boots or a pair of Uggs. I like the idea of both. I think they're cute on other people. I'm a tennis shoes kind of girl, tennis shoes or flats, so neither. But I think they're both adorable, and I would totally go there. To be fair, I've never tried the actual Starbucks pumpkin spice that everybody freaks out over, nor have I tried it from like Tim Hortons or Big B Coffee or Dunkin' Donuts or any of the 3 million other coffee chains who carry it, and I don't know who started the whole pumpkin spice in coffee thing, but I did try a pumpkin spice coffee creamer just from the store in my regular morning coffee, and I liked it. Is it worth the hype? No, I don't think it's worth everybody dying because it's come back for the season. But it's not bad. I would like to try it from, you know, Starbucks just to see what everybody's talking about, but it's not amazing. No. Dracula on NBC, starring Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. Woo! That boy. He is fine, and he makes an excellent vampire. He could nibble my neck anytime, and not only is he sexy as can be, so I don't mind staring at him for a whole hour every week, but I actually really like what they're doing with it, and it drew me right in, and it's kind of different, and this is a lot happening. It's exciting stuff, so you should watch it. Autumn Leaves by Eva Cassidy, mainly because she's amazing, and if you're not familiar with her, you need to be. She is sadly no longer with us. She was a folk singer, and just a girl and her guitar, and it's beyond amazing. And don't let the folksy part scare you. Go check her out. She is beyond. At the very least, check out her cover of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And it's just the first song that popped into my head when I was trying to think of an answer to this question, because there's no music that gets me in the mood for certain events or certain seasons, with the exception of obviously Christmas music at Christmas time. And you should actually be hearing her and that song in the background right now. Alright guys, so that's it for this sweater weather tag. I'm not going to tag anybody because this is like a fall tag and it's practically winter. I am a day late and $1 short with this one, and everybody's kind of already done it. But if you haven't and you would like to do it, please let me know on any of the various social media. The ones I use will be linked to down below. I would love to hear from you, and I'd love to see you and check out your videos. And yeah, there's my ramblings for the day. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye guys. And in fact, I was very concerned when Landon Austin and the Ed Gross account were here in October, because it was the middle of October. Landon's shoes were full of holes. One of the Ed Gross account boys was in tank top and shorts and flip-flops, and the other one was in flip-flops, but at least had like normal clothes on. I was very concerned for them. Like, it could have been snow. Not all unusual for there to be snow in Michigan in October. So that's so not the point. I've gone to football games in the fall time back in high school, and it was fun to sit and watch them on TV now. But if I'm going to go with friends or maybe a cute boy that I can cuddle up with under a blanket to watch a football game,
okay, I'm down for that. So I would prefer jumping in leaves, but I'm open, I guess, to the idea of a football game.
Seriously, what is with all of this seasonally indicative stuff? Like, it's so stupid. I don't even know if that's a real phrase, but it happened. But seriously, like, I will smell like any scent any time of year. I will wear any color or any makeup any time of year. I will eat or drink anything I want to any time of year. The seasons do not define me and how I live my life, and I think it's so stupid that it's so trendy. And, like, just seriously, like, put some cinnamon in your coffee and drink pumpkin spice anytime you want. It's so stupid. Like, so stupid.